Hey, what is going on, guys? It is your boy, the King Attila here, welcoming you all back to a brand new video on the channel. Today, guys, I'm actually going to be helping out somebody who had a problem over on FE8. So, this guy was trying to stop the limit of S ranks. So basically, he was having problems with the fact that in Sacred Stones, you can only have one weapon at S rank at a time. So, what we're going to be doing is explaining how you can do this and everything you're going to need. So, we're going to start off by going over everything you need. First thing you're going to need is obviously going to be your Sacred Stones ROM. I don't know why you wouldn't have thought about that. Second off, you're going to need your hex editor. I use HXD. That's my hex editor of choice. I believe that FE Builder has a built-in hex editor. I have not used it, or the hex editor at least, so I would not know for sure. But regardless, we're going to go ahead and open up our ROM in HXD. Alright, so I went ahead and grabbed our ROM. It has been forever since we have used this folder. If you guys saw the original How to Create a Fire Emblem ROM Hack series, you would know. So, the first thing you're going to want to do is open it. What I personally did was I opened up the File Explorer, dragged the ROM into the hex editor so that it would know to open it. There are a couple different ways you can do it. One of the main ones is going to be this way with the Control O command, not Control Open. Control O is open. But next thing we're going to need is we're going to scroll down here so we can actually see the post that gave the advice. I went ahead and liked this because I actually did not know about this quote, or know about this. I have it written down in my notes as of now, at least for my notes. Okay, so he's asking about how... What? Okay, so you need to go to this specific offset and change whatever it says to this value. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to go ahead and copy this. We're going to open up our hex editor. We're going to type Control G offset. Okay. So we are at the offset that was listed right here. Then we need to change it to 11E0. And boom. Now it's in overwrite mode, so it will overwrite as opposed to not overwriting, because that's kind of what we were planning on doing. I mean, that's what the tutorial is about. So we are going to go ahead and save this so that this change is now permanent. We're going to close the hex editor. We're going to open up our ROM. We're going to have to go into FE Builder for a quick second, just so that you guys can see that I'm doing this straight from the vanilla ROM. We're going to go down to our tutorial ROM hack folder, open up Sacred Stones, like so. This is going to open. We're going to go ahead and go to the character editor. Where Seth is, we're going to go ahead and replace this with 245. Which will not be the S rank quite yet. We're gonna go ahead and write that to the ROM. Then, just to make this a lot easier on me personally, I'm gonna go ahead and open up the item editor. He starts off with the steel sword, which we're going to change the weapon XP gain to 255. Write that to the ROM. We're gonna go ahead and go to the silver lance, change the weapon XP gain to 255. Write that to the ROM. Then we are going to close out of this. I'm going to go ahead and do one more quick change in the unit section so that I can just make this that much easier. Dance, write to ROM, close, file, overwrite. Yes, we want to overwrite this. Now, with all that done, we can go back, open up our Sacred Stones ROM. I believe it will be this one, the vanilla name, that's not a .backup.gba or a .backup. We're going to open up the ROM. We're going to go ahead and go through this. go ahead and start up our save file, I guess would be the word that I'm trying to say. We're going to skip through all of this. Okay, so we're going to get the rapier, which is, if you guys didn't know, that's just the start of the game. So at the minute, he is like 2 seconds from getting S rank in both of his weapon ranks. So we're going to go ahead and do this. And by the end of this, he will have S rank in swords. Weapon level increased. And then, just to make sure that I am not breaking this ROM, my ears. Okay, so let's not do that. Let's go ahead and do that again, though. Just so you guys can see that it does work. Preferably anything but use the dance command on Erica, because I don't think that's really a healthy choice. Probably should have replaced her with Tethys as opposed to what I did. But you know, it's too late to change that. Okay, so he has S in swords. Now we're gonna go ahead and drop the Silver Lance straight to the jawline of this motherfucker, because he really, Seth, I was actually gonna be like, make a joke about how he's just a cocky motherfucker, but you had to go and ruin it, didn't you, Seth? So you know what? Now you and I have beef. Okay, so now it says that the weapon level increased. Let's go ahead and see if it did, just in case you're a little bit skeptic about that. He has 2 S rank weapons. It was that easy, my dudes. So I hope you guys did enjoy this tutorial. If so, leave a like, comment, and subscribe for Missile. As always, I will see you guys next time.